Hello and welcome to Vlogmas day 5. So it is Monday. I have lots of post to sort out. I have the wrong lighting on my camera. This is the alcohol. This is a disgruntled frog because the Christmas tree isn't up. Yeah, lots to do. And I've got a husband kicking around who's not very well. So the Christmas tree should be here, but as you can see, I've got Lego models, Lego that's been sorted, Lego over there which is waiting to be photographed, and generally lots of stuff which needs doing. However, it needs to do the post. I'm going to send it all by Royal Mail. I know that there's another strike due, but I don't even know when. I don't even know what's going on. Yesterday, which was Sunday, Hermes came and delivered to me, and not only did they deliver on a Sunday, but they rang the intercom and then came up 3 flights of stairs to my actual apartment door and then apologized for disturbing me on a Sunday. So that was weird. Very weird. So I have various Lego sets, and funnily enough, I've actually got a lot of clothing. Once we won on the football, people seemed suddenly very happy to do some shopping. So that seemed to happen like mid-game yesterday, is that I just suddenly had a flurry of sales. A lot of it is auction stuff, but there you go. So I can't remember half of what these have sold for. So this is Velvet Trousers by Jane Norman. I think these have sold for 15. So that's that. Let's try and be tidy today. It would be good if I could just be tidy for once. So let's do all the trousers and pile them up. These are Nicole Fahy. I'm going to stop picking up Nicole Fahy blow hair. And actually this person has asked me to not dispatch this very quickly, which I haven't dispatched it very quickly because I think this sold on Friday. But there's part of me that just thinks, well, I think they've changed the possible delivery dates and everything is very delayed with Royal Mail anyway. So I'm really inclined to put them in the post, otherwise I'll forget about them. Again, £15. I have a skirt here which is sea salt. This has been kicking around for ages. It's called like Autumn Feast, as in what they call them, because they have weird names. Yeah, so sea salt, burgundy skirt. I've had loads of interest in this, but you know, nobody's ever bought it. So that's gone for 20. Most of this is sold on coupon. This sold on coupon. You see, it's weird because I've got an offer on at the moment, which means I get 75% off my coupon code, anything that sells with a coupon code. And I know it's 70% off the fees, and that's until the 15th. But now they've sent me another one saying 50% off a coded coupon until the 11th. I don't know what eBay are doing. eBay don't know what eBay are doing. I don't know why they've sent me that offer, because now the two will conflict, and obviously I'd rather have the 70% off. Maybe that's why they've done it. This dress anyway, this was up for 35, and so it's sold for something like $27.99 or something like that. Joe Brown's, I don't actually know why I put it up for £30. Because it seems a bit weird to me. Is it a dress? Yeah, it must be a dress. It's just, I know that this is quite a large size, which would make me think that maybe it isn't a dress, but then I forget I'm probably closer to it. This is a size 18 and I'm like more like a size 16, so yeah, it is a dress. Slash oversized top. And then these are all auctions. So these have all sold for £9.99 and then postage on top because they're auctions. This I don't know why the bids didn't go up any more than 10, so they went for 10.50, and this is the cashmere Reese jumper. Who knows? I have sold that once for £25, again on a coupon, and then it got returned. And that is one of the big problems with coupons, is that they want a fast saving and then they send it back anyway. This is like a jersey thing, short sleeve jumper. Who the hell needs short sleeve jumpers? Nobody. Karen Millen. I know that I found some like quite nice stuff on Friday when I went sourcing jumpers, but they were short sleeved, and I just thought, well, nobody who wants a jumper wants it to be short sleeved, so I left them. So again, that sold for £9.99, and then this is sold for £9.99. A jumper dress, but with quite short sleeves for a jumper dress. This has kicked around for ages. People Tree, and I no longer pick up People Tree. I've had that for over a year. Then I've sold some coupons, but they're already sorted. The reason being, I want to get rid of all my stamps before they're obsolete. And then Lego. So I think it is. So I've sold that one. That one's gone for £17.99. That's gone for £17.99 as well. That's called the Backhoe something or other. That's Screaming Patriot. And then this one, that's sold for £8.99, which is an auto van. And they're all for the same buyer. So I know with the postage, I think it came in at like 40. Is that going overseas? I can't remember for the life of me. So I need to check that. Yeah, I like to send things, although I like to send things in plain packaging if they're going overseas. And when I say plain packaging, I don't even use this tape. So that's why I need to check before I like plow into putting it all together. Then I've sold this Technic set here, which this is sold twice now without people paying. This sold for £15. I feel like I've got the potential to do this again, because I definitely had the skis for it, but I think, well, he's got a little logo there on his chest, and I think the logo is the same as that, so I think I have another potential set, but I think it needs 2 of them and I've only got 1 of them, but I could still put it together. But I don't know how many of the white bricks that I've got, because I know that I had to substitute on this one. So yeah, 15 for that. Technics, which I hate. Technics, which has done that to my thumb. Oh, it's like such a major Lego injury. I mean, it was red yesterday, but it's like when your thumb splits. I absolutely hate it. I really need to get rid of all this Lego hanging on the wall. This is called Hydrofoil. Again, this is a Technic set. I won't undo it. It's like a hovercraft, but it's got no real moving parts, so it doesn't need to be in Technics. Not very popular at all, because it's just a very rubbishy little set, and that's sold for £8.99. Then I have sold this, which is my, literally, I think I showed it in the beginning of the video that went out yesterday, because I put it all together Thursday, Friday. I listed it on Friday and it sold on Friday. I probably could have held out for more, but I just wanted to sell some stuff. So that's the petrol station. I know I probably undersold it, but I didn't have the instructions with it. I sold it for £22.50. And realistically, there were people who had it boxed who were selling it for £20, so that's actually a good price. I could have I had it up for 30 and I could have held out for 30, but I didn't. And then I've got one pack, which typically sold this morning. When I was pulling all of this stuff out, I'd had a pile of stuff that was in front of all of this. So this was like a big tower, if you can imagine that, but it's actually 30 high. So I had a big tower of this and I had some stuff piled up in front of it, and I was like, oh, thank goodness I haven't sold any from that. And then immediately one sold, and it was right at the bottom. I say right at the bottom, this is pack number 65. I've gone over the 100 mark with these. So these sell really well considering, yeah, that's one of the lower numbers. I don't even really know what that's got, but it's just general bricks, which is what I tend to do with it. I can do more of them. Yeah, that's it. That is everything. That's not actually very good. I didn't do a post run on Saturday. It's not great sales. Yeah, I could talk about other stuff, but let's not send this video negative. This week is going to be about listing. I'm probably going to try and list as much stuff as I possibly can before the Christmas tree goes up. This guy really wants the Christmas tree up. All he's got is advent calendar chocolates, and he really wants the tree up. But because my tree goes there, it blocks out a lot of the natural light. It's also in the flipping way. I feel like I'm crashing into it all the time. We don't exactly have a small tree. When we moved in here, we bought ourselves a big tree. And we have to move the TV this way because it's that big. Probably a really silly thing to do. Silly to get rid of the other smaller tree, which sometimes might actually be nice to have up, but there you go. Right, so let's do the post run. Hello! It's me, Ziggy again. I'm taking over on the Vlogmas. Oh, obviously you've just had Lady, but time has spun away. Oh, we've had food. I'm sluggish, but we still have to fold up this Vlogmas video. And what better than with me? Coming from you from a war zone. Oh. Fire, Jay! Oh, we've got to load the ammo. Ah, he hasn't even got anybody in his sights. Anyway, I've got something in my sights. It's this. Oh, look. I've got this instruction leaflet here. Lady, pull in the camera. Yeah, so we've got most of the pieces here. Two substitutions. Now, this is because... Oh, where am I? I'm getting all confused. Oh, yes. So, the toe ball hitch, that should be a blue piece, and we've had to go with black. And the reasoning behind that is because this is a vintage set, and there is lots of the blue Lego, which is of the earlier production, which is brittle and it breaks all the time, which we've discovered. So we've had to substitute that black, and the woman has had to dye her hair black as well, presumably because they're making a getaway. And this isn't just some happy campers. This is part of a film, probably starring Jason Bourne. Anyway, but I'm going to put this together. And then the next thing I'm going to do, we've still got somebody sneezing in the background. Oh, geez. So I've got all this Lego still here, and I found this piece here, which has got yellow on the back and a rim of white. Well, it did have a rim of white on before I took it off, but it's got a rim of yellow on the bottom and white on the top, which makes me think that this has got something to do with Shell Garage. So we're going to have a look at the Shell Garages and see what Shell Garages we can do. I think it's not recognising me as a person. Oh, I hate tablets sometimes, Mr. Hand. Here we are. Yeah, so I'm going to see if I can pull this one together. Because, well, look, I've got two Shell labels there. So
I'm going to see if I can make this. So, without further ado, I'm going to try and pull all this. And then try and do it all tonight. And then try and put a video on. Oh my god. Oh. Hiya! Whoa! Let's get it on. I've done my caravan. Now I'm working on the shell garage. So I've got a base plate, but it's the wrong base plate because it hasn't got a crosswalk on it. Yeah, a crosswalk. I'm not American. Are you? Are you? Go steady. And now I'm looking for pieces. And my goodness, we've got to find these hinges. I've got plates. I've got plates here. I've got to go through. And now I've got to search for hinges. I've got to find 4 of them. I've only got 1. Ugh. What a way of spending an evening. And the light bulb just blew, so I had to call the maintenance man in. Here I am. What time does the clock say? Blinking hell! The clock says 5 to 10. I've got my pieces. I've got a few colour substitutions, but I'm going to go. Let's build a Mongo! Build! Go. Base plate. So this base plate got the wrong amount of studs on it. So we've gone for the wrong base plate, but the right amount of studs. And apparently we're going to move stuff over. I don't see how that's going to happen, but my supervisor advises me that everything's going to be okay. We'll see. Great, 3 car chase just as I put my video on. Bloody typical for my life this is. Anyway, here I am. I'm finishing my bodged up petrol station. Oh, goodness me. So, we've had to get rid of that base plate, which is over there, and move on to this one. But it now means that anybody who's going to fill up at this petrol station, it has to park in the road. And if it's raining, they're going to get wet. And there's a tree in the way. I can't resite my tree. I might put my tree there. Put my tree there. But then if they want spare tyres, the tree's in the way. Oh, it's not working. So I've got the wrong base plate. Wrong base plate. And it's not a very good build. I've got a finish over here, but the instructions are blocked. So I can't see what I'm supposed to be doing because the instructions are incorrect. And I can't see what I'm supposed to be doing. What am I supposed to be doing, lady? A 6er here. A 4Z. And a 3Z. Maybe that one goes there. And another 3Z. Well, there's better builds that we could have done. I mean, I'm not happy with this. I'm really not happy with this. I've got my 2 people. I'm not sure anybody's going to buy this if I list it on eBay. I'm not sure I want it either. I might just put a piece over here. So, you know, like a plate. So if I was to get like a plate. If I was to put a plate there and straddle it, I could reset my awning. That might work. That might work. Lady, I need this in grey. You need actually a little bit longer. Oh! Right, well anyway, this is what happens when you do a late night build. It's not good. It's not quality. It's been made... the construction's bad. Look, that's coming down straight away. Well, it would if I don't... Okay, well, yeah, okay, the construction's fine. Somebody's going to buy it. Are they? Don't know. Anyway, God, definitely from 1977, this set. Excuse me? Oh, hi. My supervisor's on at me now. 1978. Well... Did anything good happen in 1978? Did it? Whatever, Ziggy. Oh, sorry. Oh, are you 43 or something? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very young. Anyway, this is Vlogmas for today. Vlogmas will be back again tomorrow with more of this chaos. We better get this video on, otherwise Vlogmas Day 5 will be over. Thanks for watching. If you subscribe... I love you.